Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Minecraft Education Edition, right? Today we're going to be looking at game environment. We're going to first talk about the controls. We're going to talk about, some support materials, and talk about if the game is designed effectively. And I am your instructor, Jeb1010. And with me today, as always, is my student,
Puppy Master.
Puppy Master.
I actually have a dog today.
They're going to see that in just a second, but here, let me pull this up. And then... Oh, no. Strike this. Reverse it. Hello.
Hello.
Over here's Puppy Master. We want A and B. Always A and B. Perfect. Anyways, first let's talk about the controls of the game. Luella, show my hands real quick, will you? Alright. As you can see, I've got the controller for an Xbox, right? As you can see on screen, you can see that I'm pushing buttons and the controllers are seemingly, moving. So you think that you could use Xbox remote, and it says that you can. I've been unable to get that to work so far, and I feel like the controllers... What do you think about the controllers of this game, Lou? Or Puppy Master?
On the Xbox?
On just Minecraft in general, the Education Edition that you've been seeing.
Well, it's really hard on the computer for me because I usually am on the Xbox, although I am starting to get used to it. All I really do is I just hold the forward button and use the the character's sight so that I don't even have to use the other buttons, really.
I think we get stuck every once in a while when we're playing, and that becomes frustrating for us. Sorry, sometimes I'm not paying attention to the camera. But yeah, I think it would be a lot better if we could be able to use this Xbox remote or any other kind of remote.
Because I'm very good at using the Xbox remotes. I'm better at that than really computer. I don't use the computer anymore. I used to, though now I have an Xbox.
How do you feel about using the keyboards, though? Is it okay? Is it easy enough? I mean, do you know how to do it? Do you know all the buttons? Can you do everything that you do on your Xbox version? You can put that down now. We're done showing my hands.
Alright. Well, to be honest, like the way I described it before, like not really, I don't know all the buttons, but I feel like I don't need to because I use like the mouse as like where I see, and I just use the forward button W on the computer. On the Xbox that'd be much easier. A jump, and B, I can't remember what that is for. Y is inventory. X, I'm pretty sure, is also inventory.
Well, they don't need to know the controls for the normal game.
But I don't know as much like of the controls for the computer as I would Xbox, is all I'm really saying.
So, you guys can't see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to load up Minecraft Education Edition, and it's just not loading right now. I've got a lot going on, obviously, but maybe it has to do with this. Anyways, I'm going to show you some support. There's a help center, contact us, things to download. There's also a community here with forums. I've seen plenty of YouTube videos. There's seemingly a lot of support for this. And there's training available. So I feel like there's, plenty of support information here. What is Minecraft and getting trained. What there seemingly isn't, though, is a lot of functionality. I just have a difficult time often loading, the game. Right now it's not loading. When I try and log in to get things here, like maybe I'll try and log in now. The reason why I didn't load any of this stuff is because I wanted to show you guys kind of how every time I go to do these things, it's kind of weird. I feel like, it doesn't work for me. Sometimes I kind of error out, and I'm not sure how to get in, and eventually just will randomly let me in, or it'll say I don't have an account, even though I know I have an account. And see, like this, somehow, I couldn't get in there for whatever reason. Doesn't recognize anything about me.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem.
Yeah, well, this happens all the time, and I'm pretty frustrated with it because I'm not sure what is going on. However, you can see that I'm able to log in and download the maps. Eventually, I'll be able to do that. Over here, it looks like the game's starting up.
Yep. Minecraft.
So yeah, I'm trying to sign in here.
And also,
Not exactly letting me get into my Office 365, even though I have an account there, and I saved the password there.
Also, again, the Education Edition is not available on like Xbox and stuff. It's pretty much only available on computer. So yeah, Minecraft Education Edition is only available on computer. Right, Dad? Right, Jen?
Yeah, you can't currently play it on your Xbox now.
Yeah, not currently. Maybe in the future, but not now. This is the present, not the future. We're not fast forwarding time or whatever.
So yeah, as you can see, I'm not able to get in here right now. I've tried a couple of things.
I'm sure it's very...
Sit down. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This is every time I try and play this thing. And all of these things, they're all supposedly functioning accounts. I log into them regularly. I've got the 365 account through Pacific. And like I said, I just kind of fumble around here trying to figure out how to get into this thing, and eventually I just figure it out. But by the time I go back, it's too late. It's already, So, yeah, just obnoxious. Let's go to Minecraft Education Edition. Here's another thing. It's really slow in Firefox for sure. Just probably by design. I mean,
at least we're not in like the old days when if you wanted speech when you load your page or something.
mm-hmm.
Then that'd be annoying if we were doing that. No.
See, look, here I am. I'm logged in randomly in Firefox, even though it's super slow. Seemingly logged in here, so cool. We could download worlds now. I'm gonna switch us over to the game.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have any other thoughts on the controls?
Not as much because I only use 2 buttons really on the computer just to get moving. Well, to be honest, it's 1 button, and then I use the mouse to guide myself also. But yeah, not really anything else to say about the controls.
Okay, so send you here. Back at the game, right? Let's go ahead and play. We're about to have fun for real. I'm unplugging this Xbox controller that doesn't work.
We can try it again.
So maybe we should try and let's just look at some of the worlds that are already loaded, and if we have time, we're gonna maybe upload one, or if nothing is interesting. I want to see Fantastic Mr. Fox, so I think we're gonna start there.
Maybe, yeah. I think their lesson is to see the map part of there, how people can build.
Look at this Oregon Trail and the space station. So I kind of want to do these. I know that we've got I'm not going to do the lessons here today. We're just looking at the game environments. Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit. I think that if you were learning about the Oregon Trail, this is probably a pretty good education tool. Same thing about the space station. I'm not spending a bunch of time, though. I'm just looking at these environments and seeing how immersive they are. We're going to just go into the Fantastic Mr. Fox, and we're just going to move as fast as possible and see as many of these as we can actually see. And I'm going to let Lou just kind of run around and explore. And, you know, I know there's lesson plans associated with this. But then we'll go over to the Minecraft site, which wasn't letting me log in. And we'll try downloading, and I can show you uploading a map. I don't know if I've done that yet. I've done a lot of things here.
Hold on. I'm gonna. If you let me, 1010, can I try the controller one more time? Because if we do, like, the more you try, the...
We'll plug back in the controller, yes. But hold on, we're just trying to get this to work.
Yes. Work. Why doesn't...
You know, we got here. We're so excited to play. As usual, I'm
animal.
excited to have fun with my daughter. And
Design an animal. All right, we have to do that at some point. Maybe not today, because I just love animals.
I only have a limited, you know,
Yes.
account.
I know.
So, yeah, here it is. You know, I've got limited trials, and it's frozen, it looks like, or something's going on here.
It seems like every video we do that happens.
Yeah.
And yeah. That's chemistry is
So what do we do here? What do we just restart it now? You know.
I really don't know, but it seems like yes, frozen. Can't really click anything.
Doesn't want us to have fun. Can we sit down?
Yes.
Thank you. I have the camera just positioned just so, and it would be nice.
Like always, preparing to import new world. This could take a few more minutes. Alright, literally. Alright, so.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I've just imported them, and now I'm supposed to go somewhere else. Choose a default player permission when creating the world. Specific permission you want the classmates to have when they join. Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
So I guess just imagine you just came in, you know, and you're getting ready for your lesson, and you're trying to get all this stuff loaded, and
Yeah.
you know, it takes a while, so you're gonna need to work on that, and sometimes it just kind of fails. Hopefully today we have fun, but we tried to play Fantastic Mr. Fox, and I don't know what happened there.
It probably wasn't frozen. It was like loading world or something.
Yeah.
And like it took at least like 5 or 3 minutes or something.
Here it's just giving us some tips.
While in creative mode, quickly press jump and that. Use the library to find new game worlds to build in. You can toggle auto jump on off on your settings menu or under controls. La, 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 la. Alright, it thinks we need extra time, I feel. Or maybe it's just like the world is looking for a specific biome? Try the library. Can't believe I read that word biome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So to use Code Builder, press C on your keyboard or touch the agent icon at the top of your screen. Agent icon? While on creative mode, you press jump twice to fly. Alright, we're still on that. Alright.
I just said full screen, and it disappeared altogether.
Yeah, weird. Alright. Something is going on.
There we go.
Alright, now there's like a lollipop in this one.
That's called the spinning wheel of death, Luella.
No, it's not.
That's what it's called.
It's not the spinning wheel of death, Jub.
It actually is not showing on the video. It's the spinning wheel of death. Oh, hey! So, I don't know how long that was. I guess I could go back and look. But it looks like something's happened. Go on, Lou. I want you to read stuff.
Alright.
Are we supposed to be on the space station?
I think we are in space station.
I didn't know there was bricks in space.
No, those are probably like...
So go to the... I think we need to enter, right? Do you know how to do that?
Hold on. Go to channel window. It's lagging. Iron doors, they cannot be opened manually. You have to like have a pressure plate somewhere.
So what is this? Where are you?
I am not quite sure right now. There's just a bunch of levers. But yeah, I'm not sure quite where we are.
Okay.
Do we press them? What can I do? Is there a puzzle or something? As you can see, it's a little bit laggy right now.
So what do you think? If this is the space station?
What just happened? Is that a trap door or something?
I don't know. Is this the space station? Can you fly?
There we go.
Okay. Zero gravity, we'll say.
I don't. I'm pretty sure just create, but we'll just call it zero gravity.
So I think this is the inside the space station. It seems.
There we go. Now I won't fall again.
Did you like shut that door? Is that what you did?
Yeah, that's what I did. I shut the door. It's called a trapdoor in Minecraft, so.
So if this was the space station, you know, we could see that it's kind of small quarters and.
Okay. Another trapdoor, I think. Yep.
Sure you shut that.
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure that's E. Yes, E. Why is this so
Why
much?
don't you read some of these things? What does that say? Airlock.
Oh.
Open for spacewalk. Yeah. Can you open that?
Hold on, E.
I want a spacewalk. Ooh.
Huh? Did that just close it? I think.
Yeah. So now you're opening it? Now get in there and then throw that other one.
E. Spacewalk.
Nice. So this is pretty cool, and if there's a lesson plan associated
Hold
with
on.
this, I think it's cool.
We're
What?
in creative mode, but we can't die. But still, I don't want to fall into that. That's the void in Minecraft, so we at least want to. Hold on. I think
Weren't you floating?
No, that was me pressing double jump. See? Right.
Now you're falling.
There we go.
Get back up there. Look around.
Zero gravity.
Can you look around?
So I see like.
Where's the space station? Look at the space station.
Whoa,
That's pretty cool.
It's huge. So as you can see, there's kind of like trap doors. You see, that's like I fell before, kind of.
Yeah, just go and explore that. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this so you can see your face. Beautiful baby face.
Hey, don't call me a baby.
Why?
I
You're
don't
my
know.
baby.
Alright. So you can see I'm on top of the space station, but it's like that. Like we can see kind of like the stars or something. So as you can see, there's more over there too. I think
Good.
that actually is where the spacewalk was, but I don't care right now. There's at least somewhere. These are not pleasure plates, because then this will have opened, I'm pretty sure. But iron stuff in Minecraft, they can't open like by just pressing the E, because it can't be opened by pressing E in Minecraft.
So what do you think about this just floating around over the Earth right now? This huge satellite, Lou, or space station.
It's pretty cool. I can't seem. I don't
Would you
know
ever go and be on the space station? You're little. You could be an astronaut.
And
Where's Earth? Can you see Earth?
I don't know if there is an Earth in this map. Yeah, I don't think there is an Earth in this.
How do you know? Have you looked everywhere?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to get back inside.
Well, we're not going to have time to do that. There is a lesson. You know, we're just looking at this thing. It's cramped inside there. But what are we doing today? We're going to go see some other environments. This was cool, though. I'm sure there is a lesson here. Let's go back. Hit exit, would you?
Exit?
The exit.
I
Page
see.
Master.
I'm not Page Master.
No, that was a movie with your crush. What's his name?
Alright, so.
Uh,
Exit.
you know, Macaulay Culkin.
I really don't.
All right.
Okay.
Look at. Let me put this back over here. Gonna save and exit.
Save, exit, yeah. You sure want to leave? Are you sure you want to save and leave the game?
Yes, we are sure.
Yeah, we probably
Where's my
are.
cursor?
Why does that like always freeze for like a few moments? It's annoying. I don't want it to freeze. Hey. Loading resources. As you can see, that resources are like the environment, like what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Resources are like the environment in Minecraft, and like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you craft stuff to mine, and you
And
mine
then-
stuff to craft,
That's
right?
what I say. Okay. That's what I.
I thought that was my joke.
No, I said it before.
Are you sure? I think I came up with that joke.
Just.
So did this work? Did you even try it this time?
Oh no, I haven't.
All right, we'll try it on the next world. Hopefully something will load here soon.
If it ever does.
So yeah, you'll want to make sure that you load all this stuff, and
Minecraft more like
you know,
Snorecraft.
I'm sure that's really funny. If I actually had a license and was doing this for real, maybe things would work better. I'm also, I take into consideration that I'm streaming on multiple devices, so maybe that's slowing it down.
Probably.
Cool Badlands biome. Ooh, look at all these cool
Fantastic
places.
Mr. Fox. Like
I want to learn how to code. Build. Yeah, let's try Fantastic Mr. Fox. Maybe that was just, create world. Made by the talented folks. This world recreates the setting of a world doll. Okay, well. Why are we creating? What is there for us to create? We just want to play.
I think create world.
We just want to learn.
The create world, I think, means like create the world for students, kind of like basically the create world means like kind of like loading, I think, and like so that like you can actually use it.
Do you think these are fun and immersive environments that you're in, though?
Yeah.
Are you engaged? Do you want to learn?
Yeah.
Did you want to learn about the space station before I ruined it? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, so maybe this is working this time. It looks more promising.
Yeah, it really does. But yep. You can copy and paste from a text editor to a slide. In survival mode, players must find their own resources. I already know that, and 10 should too.
Yes, I do.
Because Minecraft survival creative adventure.
Yeah.
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 Those are the game modes. I think originally there might have been more. Or maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. I remember when I would play at my friend's house Minecraft, there was actually more than just those. There's like survival, creative, adventure, peaceful, and normal, I'm pretty sure.
So how long is your typical class, Lou? Are you just sitting there? Are there like breaks? I mean...
Oh, this my class at school?
Yeah.
We don't actually do Minecraft Education Edition, but...
You do work on the computers, I know.
Yes,
How often do you work on the computers?
We write essays on there, on Google Classroom, and we do seesaw work, and, on there we have to do this math site, and we sometimes get to do coding.com or quizzes. Coding.com is like, there's also a Minecraft thing there, where you get to do Minecraft stuff with coding.com also.
Really? I'd love to see that.
Yeah, it's not Education Edition, like, related, but still. But there is, like, a coding site, that's what coding.com is, and also there's a Minecraft, part of coding.org, too.
Really?
It's not coding.com, I mean...
I have to look that up.
I mean coding.org, not .com, but still.
Yeah, don't go to coding.com.
Coding.org, but, like, basically there is a Minecraft thing there, where you get... And there's also, like, a way to, like, have, like, little characters and like, Coding.org dance party on there, though. Like, it's like you have these characters, and you have to pass levels on it, but still, it's like got puzzles. But Coding.org does have a Minecraft thing, so you could also check that out.
Have you ever checked that out, though?
Yeah, so we did do that. And quizzes, there's nothing Minecraft related, although you get to do a bunch of fun quizzes, and it shows the 5 top people that, once I was playing with someone, they didn't know what they were doing, so they called they said they didn't like the thing, but just because they didn't really know what they were doing.
So here I am. I am touching the controller.
And it looks like it's starting to move a little.
No, it just looks like the world is generating. I mean, this...
Well, it's showing our perspective. It's just
That's
showing...
not working, though.
Before was. I did... Oh, wait. You were just pressing that.
Yeah, of course.
How dare you troll me.
I wasn't trolling.
Yes, you
I
were.
was just looking around. Anyways, you can see the world of...
Fantastic, Mr.
Fantastic Mr. Fox is loading here before us. pretty cool. Did you ever read or see Fantastic Mr. Fox? I know it's a book, so you should read it, but you could see it.
I only watched it when I was very young, and I remember and what I do remember for some reason I remember there's this guy shooting animals with blueberries. I feel like.
Yeah.
Was that part of it?
Makes sense.
Was that part of it? Because I swear I remember.
I think that was a dream you had. What's your favorite Roald Dahl story? Do you know any Roald Dahl stories?
What does that mean?
Remember Roald Dahl? He wrote Fantastic Mr. Fox. He wrote BFG. He wrote Matilda.
I haven't seen Matilda. I haven't read Fantastic Mr. Fox or Matilda. I've only read, I think, the BFG, so I guess I'll just I guess my only option actually to say is BFG then.
So, presumably we've been reading the Fantastic Mr. Fox. Why don't you walk around? Let's see what's going on here. I know that Fantastic Mr. Fox, he lives in a tree, I believe. I think that you're supposed to be able to... That must be his tree. Maybe.
I see a big giant tree, so it might. It's probably a huge tree.
It seems like this world is pretty big and
that's why
loading
it's lagging,
very slow, yeah.
That's why it's kind of like lagging right now. As you can see, it keeps like stopping.
Is it bigger than space?
Probably not.
Okay.
I think there's no really end of the universe too, so that can't be bigger. Alright, sorry for all the lag right now, but we're trying to... Since I'm in survival though, at least
just go in his house. I want you to find maybe the farmers' houses, right? There's the different farmers.
I opened the door, I swear.
It doesn't look like it. Whoa.
I did. It's just lag, guys. Lag. Boo, lag.
Boo, lag.
Alright. Alright, froze, I think, or something. There we go, finally. Yep, now I'm staring at the stairs.
Try and reposition this camera. Seems like I positioned it before. Chose where we can shoot from.
I see that, you know. So these are like chairs. In Minecraft, unless you have a mod, you can't make actual chairs. So they try to make chairs out of doors and slabs in Minecraft. It did work out. They have like a nice table right there. Again, there's no way to make a table really in Minecraft. Why does it keep lagging like this? Well, sorry, it actually is lagging. It's not a joke, to be honest. But, there we go. There we go. Lag.
So, Fantastic Mr. Fox, how do you like his house? Is it nice? It's just laggy?
To be honest, since it's a huge world, I think it's like, since it's loading in, I think it's a little bit laggy right currently.
Whoa, what's that a picture of on the wall?
I think Minecraft... Hold on. Stop being laggy.
Just slow down for a second. What's that?
A lady riding a pig person.
Ooh.
I think. That's what it looks like. It looks like she's marrying a pig.
Can you go back outside, or do you have to be here?
I don't know if we have to necessarily be here.
Let's go outside. Let's try and find the farmer's place. Let's pretend for a second like it's just all my cameras that are slowing this stuff down. Let's just go outside, see if we don't see the farmer's thing, and maybe in like a minute or so we just call it and go to another world and go see something else. And then maybe we can come back here later and explore.
But this time I get to choose the world.
You can explore all night. We're going to do the Oregon Trail next, though. And then we're going to go pick one off the site, and then I'll let you just, do whatever you want after that.
Show them a random one, then.
But I want to see if we can't learn anything about the Oregon Trail. Do you know anything about the Oregon Trail?
No. Well, there is a nice, pretty big tree over there. I don't know if that's where the farmer lives, though. Did the farmer in the movie live around a bunch of trees?
I think that he lived right in front of the house. I think if you go down the hill, right? I think that Fantastic Mr. Fox looked at him, so I think it would be down there.
Alright, it's less laggy now, thank goodness. On my Xbox, it won't lag, but we can't use Xbox.
I heard that
currently.
there's like tunnels under all this world too. There's quite a bit to it, I think.
That's why it's pretty laggy right now.
Yeah. You're supposed to be like sneaking in and to these farmers' places, I think.
Alright.
Like I said, we'll come back later and check it out.
To be honest, it's lagging once again.
They know. I think these people are catching on.
Whenever I stop moving, just assume it's lag, alright? To be honest,
You always say to be honest. To be honest.
To be honest.
To be honest,
be
it's
honest.
lagging.
To be honest. Seriously?
Let's just get out of here.
Alright, up.
Abandon learning.
Why are we gonna abandon learning? Learning, best thing ever happened. Run. What is going on?
I hit exit, so it might be pulling up the exit at this point. We're just going to keep going and seeing some other realms. It's pretty cool, and I'm going to assume that when I come back later, hopefully it's not laggy, and it's just my devices that's slowing stuff down.
I'm just saying lag because that's easy.
But it's a big, beautiful world.
I'm sure. So if you have a computer, I would suggest using the 10-day trial or whatever.
They can't. They're not allowed to. They have to be educators. I guess they are. So maybe they can.
Maybe. You have to be an educator or a student.
I would suggest doing anything else with your time unless you really have, the support of your school to making this thing happen. Because unless you get the license, there's nothing. Oh, look, I'm moving fine.
Hey.
There is no way that you're going to get enough experience to become good at this in 10 days to convince anybody that they should buy you a license. So your school should be supportive from the beginning. And I feel like by the time I'm done with this 10 login trial, I'm really going to understand it and probably have learned a lesson pretty well. That's too short. I mean, and then what? What do I do with that information?
Alright, so you can see there should be something there because there's a sign, so there probably should be something there. It's just gonna.
Maybe it'll load.
Maybe
or maybe it's in the fog.
Maybe the signs are just saying void.
What does the sign say?
D site?
Dig site.
Oh, dig site. Over there, and so it had arrows on there, and farms.
Oh, let's go to the farms, right? That's where we want to go.
But later we're going to dig site because that might be where all the tunnels are, right?
Yeah, we'll just go to the farms.
I said maybe.
To be honest with you,
I'd have to do that to me, Dad. I mean, Tintin.
so our camera's now pointed at my tummy all the time and your tummy. So we can move this. Here, let's move this box so you can sit normal now that the camera's different. Oh, don't forget your puppy.
No, just Herman's scared. Sorry, that's our dog, Herman. He always seems to say, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Get off my lawn. That's what he says all day. Get off my lawn.
So if you were reading this book, would you enjoy taking a stroll around this place, Lou? What do you think you'd be learning?
Right now, I'm learning without reading the book, but actually playing a video game. And video games are the exact opposite. I learned that the book would have a lot of details, probably.
Yeah, I wish we did read the book. I saw the movie. It was great. I'm looking for the cider rat right now. That guy was cool. But I don't think he's around. You remember the cider rat? He was snapping. He was all...
I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
I watched it when I was like 3, Dad. How would I remember? I mean, Tintin. How do I remember Tintin?
You remember the fox, right?
I only remember the fox and people shooting animals with blueberries.
They weren't shooting it. They were giving blueberries to the dogs, I think, to make them go crazy or to make them fall asleep.
I I swear, at some point they're shooting
Beagles
blueberries.
love blueberries or beagles hate blueberries. It's one of the two, but never both. Okay,
Beagles love
so
them.
that arrow kind of pointed this way.
So, I guess it's like... And little baby home.
I wish this world wasn't so big. Does it need to be this big?
I mean, to explore, yes, but if you're just looking at some of the resources, then, like, on what it might look like and talking about it, then probably not.
I don't think the world should be so big that you can get lost in the world. It seems like you don't really need to walk
Well, if we're
a full city block to go see some farms. The farms could be, like, maybe smaller.
they're right there.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
can be closer. They don't have to, like, you have to walk in
how much time do the kids need to kill, and what are they learning when they're walking? I guess you could say that you're talking about the book, maybe, or something.
Maybe.
I mean, I love this world. It's pretty cool.
It seems cool, though. We're really looking.
Is it? It's always dusk here. Sorry, guys. My dogs are barking. My wife's probably home
And
right
baby.
now. And baby. That's right, the baby.
Which we call Bird. We'll just... On this channel, we're not telling her name. We're just gonna call her Bird, alright?
Okay. So, is this the first farm?
I think those are like all the animals in cages. I see chickens, yes.
Should we go eat a chicken? I feel like that's a very fox thing to do.
Just imagine, guys, right now, imagine you are a fox.
Yeah.
So go try to break in and eat that chicken. Eat a chicken. Wait,
Can
we're
you?
in survival.
I don't think I
so-
know the buttons to eat a chicken.
Which is the minus button, like the break the block button. Break block button.
Like the punch button?
Yeah. Maybe you can, yeah, which is the punch button.
So if I was a fox, I would punch this fence.
Are you hurting anything? It won't let you destroy it. Maybe somehow you can get in, though. If we're creative, we could just fly in their cage. Hold on, maybe if we go to menu, we could just do that and fly into their cage. The flying fox. The fantastic flying fox.
Hey. There's a hole in the ground, I think.
Mm.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
I thought I saw a hole in the ground.
Yep. Hold on, look inside the hole. Don't jump in it, though, because since we're in survival, we might not be able to get out.
Yeah, right. Like there's a hole we can't get out of. Like that's gonna happen.
Well, like that space station one, if I weren't in survival, I probably couldn't just get out. I'd have to find, like, stairs or something.
But that wouldn't be a very good lesson. If you could just fall into a hole and get stuck. That'd be like Science Island. Remember when we found that hole in Science Island?
Yeah.
Did we ever get out?
And I don't want that to happen again. Seriously, I don't. And I know some YouTubers, and I know this is one YouTuber, and they say that their specialty is falling in holes, because they fall in holes all the time. It is true, but still. Literally, you do not want to fall in a hole, especially when you're in survival mode, because in survival mode, like, in, like, Minecraft non-education edition, mobs will, like, spawn in your world, like zombies and stuff. They'll spawn in dark areas, and then, basically, well, if you're in a hole that's dark because it's nighttime, they'll spawn there and kill you. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we learned something about Fantastic Mr. Fox here.
I mean, what I kind of learned is that there must be, like, a huge setting in, like, the book and movie.
Yes, there was.
There definitely is, because, I mean...
I feel like I'm learning that you can't just go up and punch a chicken fence and expect to get in. And I didn't know that.
Hold on. Let's check out the house real quick.
Yeah, get in that house. Wait, maybe we should keep going. All right, get in the house, then we'll do Oregon Trail. Do another one, and we'll call it.
Come on, let us in. Is there a way to get in? There must be. Hold on. Lag.
Do you think the cider rat's in there?
Don't keep your hopes up on that. Really, Dad?
Who's snapping?
Really, 1010? I can't even snap. That's just like a guilt trip to me.
Herman.
Maybe I can just jump over his fence. Nope. Can't just jump over the fence. Maybe we have to get to the house from
I think
around.
that you need to get a party invitation in the mail, and then you can go in.
Or we could,
Hmm.
or we could just walk around the fences and go inside the house.
Around? Very interesting.
As you can see, there is an actual map, and that like there's houses, stuff.
In Minecraft, can you see a map of the world that you're in?
Probably not, unless
I
you
thought you were
search
a
on
Minecraft
Store.
expert. What do you mean, probably?
Well, you'd have to search it up on the Minecraft store and then buy it with mine coins, the currency in Minecraft. But yeah, it might be there.
I don't know if that's true.
Is that the way in? No, probably not. That's probably like the garage. Hold on. Let me try something.
That's the garage.
I'm just gonna walk up to it real quick.
I think that you should try and go to the chickens, and then we should go on the Oregon Trail, and we should try and learn something about the Oregon Trail.
Alright, just hold on. I want to see if I can bust my way in here. Which is the destroy block button?
I think it's W?
W. No, W is forward.
I think it's Q.
Q. Oh, wait. Somehow.
Now you're chatting. Hey guys,
There you go.
it's me, Lou, and I'm chatting.
That's the chat button then, probably. Let's just leave this map. I don't know if there actually might be a way inside.
There is. I think that you're like trying to break in, and it's all probably really cool. And if my computer wasn't so laggy, I'm sure it'd be better. And we'll try it again later.
Yeah, we're gonna
I want to see these kind of save and exit.
save, exit, yeah, whatever. Save and exit. Let us out. Let us out. Let us out. Out, that's it. If it weren't so lag, we might actually be able to get inside the house.
And what do you think's in there?
Well.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
There you go. Now you know.
Knowledge.
That's why it was taking so long. The game didn't want us in there.
Inside knowledge.
And a cider rat, maybe.
I haven't even like seen the movie forever. Stop saying cider rat.
Okay.
You're about to not say it, and then you're gonna say it like in 20 minutes.
Yes.
Knew it.
Generating world.
Done. Loading resources. Wait, are we rejoining a world? Because that's what it sounds like. Because loading resources means like world kind of. Resources like a world.
There.
I actually cannot snap. I just fake snap. Cause seriously, I can't even whistle either. If I tried to, I cannot whistle. I'm sorry. And that might be weird, but I cannot whistle. And I'm not young enough to where it makes sense that I can't whistle, but I'm not old enough to where. But I'm not as old as like to where it'd be like the weirdest thing ever if I can whistle. But it's like the right age to where it's kind of okay when
Now
you're.
let's put your feet down. Put your feet straight. Thank you. I want people to see your underpants. Crazy person.
Hey.
Hey. Let's see. We're going to go to the Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail.
Oregon. Like,
Oregon Trail. I may have actually been there once.
what?
Maybe.
Okay.
With one of my friends, Amelia. supposed to
Cool,
be.
cool.
And
So yeah, I think Oregon, the trail is basically a trail.
Oregon Trail. It's the trail, but in Oregon.
Mm.
The Oregon Trail.
I don't remember playing the original Oregon Trail. I remember a friend of mine had it, and he didn't want me to play it for some reason. And I think my wife's played it,
Wait, the Oregon
and she
Trail
seemed
is
to
also
like
a
it.
game?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's some joke that you die of dysentery. Everybody dies of dysentery or something. I don't know. Just die on the Oregon Trail. A lot of people died, I guess. I don't see why. It's just Oregon. You think they would have died in Montana or Nevada or anywhere else, too. But I don't know. Maybe that has nothing to do with it. So, partnering with Miffin Harcoat, proud to deliver Oregon Trail experience and students around the world.
Exclusively in Minecraft Education Edition, last ones can play through the Oregon Trail.
From Independence, Missouri to the Oregon coast. So we did learn something there.
Yeah, but not as much playing because we are lagging, so we cannot play.
Yeah. Well, if we're going from Missouri, then yeah. I guess you just kind of go along there, and I'm sure there's a lesson plan involved with it. Yeah, you go ahead and pick one, though.
Alright.
But I don't want you to sit here and wait too long.
Alright, and we'll...
What about the human eye?
Human eye?
Yeah, see over there?
Help me get up real quick.
Help you get up.
Yeah, go upwards.
I don't know. Doesn't seem like I can.
Yeah, that's because it's loading that world card I clicked on. The... Starter town? Let's maybe...
There we go.
Hold on, let's miss. How about we try... let's try design an animal.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Alright, where is that?
Wait, the Oregon Trail is inputted, so it's probably like gonna start loading or something.
No, that just means we can go play it. Maybe that's what's taking so long. Blocks of grass, you say?
No, I never said that. Actually, let's do the book cover one. Because then we could learn kind of like about books, and maybe possibly could go inside it.
Book covers?
But just, what?
Why does that sound fun?
Ooh, there's nether biome.
I thought you wanted to build an animal. Where's that?
Let's build the animal.
I don't even see that. Zero waste challenge. That sounds cool.
Let's try that.
Okay.
We'll do the build an animal, maybe like another book. Clear and import started. Alright, now I just sit here.
So that's what it is basically we have to import the world, right?
Yeah. It says zero waste challenge.
Create world. Alright. I don't know why I'm just now realizing that is a thing, but good to know. That's what I'm saying. By the time I figure this out, it's gonna be my challenge or my trial is gonna be over. Thought Science Island was pretty cool until we ruined it. Press I on the keyboard or touch the immersive reader icon to read or translate in text.
Use S.
Control B to turn on text-to-speak capabilities.
You can toggle keyboard and mouse and or off. Choose a default game and create and watch. Teach the survive the type you want. Circle building robot helper is called the agent. You can toggle keyboard and mouse hints on or off the settings menu under controls. Press I on your keyboard or touch the impressor. You already read them. Alright, we read them all, so we're just waiting for it to load.
It's the story of my life. Waiting for this thing to load.
It's the story of everyone's life.
I mean, if you were gonna do a lesson in this, Luella, you'd have it all loaded for people, and you wouldn't be going through this, really. You wouldn't be jumping from world to world like we are. Just trying to give you guys a taste for some of these different worlds that are possible.
I think since we're jumping world to world, like, we have probably, like, a bunch of worlds turning on and off. Maybe that's why it's kind of like this. Jumping world after other, after other. Yeah. But it's kind of so I guess it's like a challenge. I've noticed from what's said.
It's a zero waste challenge, so go over there and read those boards.
W. Well, I see pigs.
I don't think so. Hey, read those.
April student build challenge, zero waste. Did you know that every year, roughly a third of the food produced in the world for human
Don't show your underpants. Come on.
composition gets
You just sit
lost
straight.
or waste? That's 1.3 billion tons of food. Use the starter world and challenge yourself to build and document what's yours. You can reduce food waste in your home, school, and community.
So what did you just read?
We were reading kind of like about how
So, did you know that every year, roughly 1/3 of the food produced in the world for human consumption gets lost or wasted? So 1/3 of all the food that's produced gets lost or wasted. That's 1.3 billion tons of food. Use this starter world and challenge yourself to build and document ways you can reduce food waste in your home, school, and community. Let's build a better world together. Research the problem and proactive steps you can take to reduce your waste or factors that contribute to the problem. Use tools such as boards and camera or take video to document your work. So you could get a board to write on, it sounds like, and probably post it, a camera. Share your work. So it looks like you share your work on these boards over here, right?
Yep.
Okay. Try the game controller again. Let's see if that works.
With the Xbox?
Yeah, do it. It's right there. Nope. All right. Go research and find out how you're going to not be so wasteful in life and in the home.
That's had right through this.
Can you walk through that?
I've seen a pig do it.
Whoa. So let's go to the grocery store.
Yep.
Finally, a world that's not laggy. Or it's a little laggy, but...
Not as much.
What does it mean by positions? Like, is that just so you could tell somebody where you're at? You could be in a class and just be like, hey, I'm at position 4063, 272, and then they can come find you? It's like coordinates, I assume?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not as laggy. Oh.
So you go into the grocery store. What's on your right? Let's look over there. Can we just... That's the home. Let's go in there.
It's a home.
Since we're over here, let's just head on in. Maybe there's a way we can not be wasteful at home before the grocery store. Also, we need to see, what we need for the home, right? Because we don't even know what to buy at the grocery store yet. Do they have tortillas? Looks like they have switches. Go throw some of those switches.
Those are lamps, I'm pretty sure.
Really? Well, throw it. Why would there be a lamp? Let's turn them off. That's wasting electricity, Lou.
Yes.
Turn it off.
How do I do such?
Right?
I
I think so. Go up to it, though, I think.
did. There we go.
Nice. Turn that off.
Yeah.
Turn off that other one. I'm glad we came in here. Think of all the electricity they'd be wasting.
E. Off.
Nice. If I go in your room, is your light going to be off? Or are you going to be watching Xbox?
To be honest, I think I accidentally left my TV on. I'll turn that off at some point, though.
Does anybody remember Food Not Bombs? Anybody?
No, I don't. Because
No.
I never saw it. Alright.
It was a group where we would go and we'd take food that would be wasted and we'd give it to people so that they could eat it instead of waste it. That really happened.
What, the picture?
No, me. I don't know, man.
That picture to me was like,
Was that a waste?
no.
You left a light on in your bedroom?
No, that's not my bed.
So you're just going to a random stranger's house and turning off their lights?
That's the task.
Is
Oh,
it the
look,
task?
a toilet.
Is that what that is?
Yes, that
I
was
have
a
no
toilet.
idea. What's that?
It's a sink.
Flip that. What does that do?
Probably turns off the sink. Let's see if the water goes away.
Is that water in there?
Yep, it's draining it. I can see it at the bottom. Or was that light? Or something? We'll just assume that is draining now, right?
Okay, good job.
Alright, now it's not as laggy as it was.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's all we did to this house. Let's just say we are, let's say we are the landlords and we are checking everyone's houses so that, and
Can your landlord just come to your house and come in and turn off your lights?
no, but
Let's go to the grocery store. Hey, I think you need like a camera too. Where can you get a camera?
I'm not sure, alright?
Be on the lookout for a place that we can get either camera or riding
I
boards.
think that might be where we could get like the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there we can like click on something and give it to us.
I think this would be a fun lesson on zero waste. I mean,
I like just going to random people's houses and turning off their lights. That was fun going into that person's house.
yeah. And look, you're not driving in a car, you're walking. That's earth friendly.
Yeah. I guess these are like the doors.
Yeah. The Door of the Explorers.
Door of the Explorer.
Let's see how my battery's doing.
Alright,
Seems to be okay.
so let's take a look around here and see what we see right here. So, we see things that could be waste, don't we?
Like what?
Well, those are wait, hold on. Those lamps.
What? But isn't it you can't turn off the lights in a grocery store.
I think that is,
How are customers going to see, Lou, if you turn off the lights in a grocery store?
we'll just say we're closing this for now, alright?
That would be wasteful.
It would
I
be-
do see that there's a switch. Throw it.
And it's wasteful to waste all that electricity. They could at least have a sign that says open or closed right there.
So you're going around turning off the lights all over this map. Is that what's going on here?
Probably.
So in the grocery store, I'm sure that there's got to be, some other learning lesson
Yeah,
rather
I
than
see
turning
some
off.
doors.
Why don't we go through the doors? Let's not turn off all the lights. I think that's
It's
waste.
randomly
It's wasting.
making me move.
It's wasting my time.
It's randomly making me move.
How about you go through those doors?
Hold on. Oh. It's lagging, so it's kind of hard. So,
It doesn't want you to know the truth of what's in those doors.
it's making me randomly move, and I'm not even pressing W.
You got thrown out. The manager must have saw you shutting off all the lights in the grocery store and got
There's
mad.
at least one. Alright.
Hey, what's over there?
Yeah, that's where I was heading. I see some sheep. I guess they're eating the grass.
So, is it zero waste to have sheeps eat your grass rather than using a lawnmower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of using a lawnmower, you could have the sheep eat your grass if you're a farmer.
We try and be zero waste. We don't have napkins in this house. Let me go get our cloth napkins and show you guys. Cloth napkins!
And I'll read the signs for them. So, we have... Hold on. There's like one. Compost, trash, and recycle bin. Oh, alright. It's making me move randomly, Dad.
That's okay.
I was-
We're almost done here anyways.
I was able to see what those said.
I think an hour's a good
It
amount of
says
time.
trash, compost, and recycle.
Cool. Well, look, we've got zero waste. We don't use napkins or paper napkins or paper towels. We've got these cloth ones we made with Hufflepuff, because we're Hufflepuff House.
And
So what's a compost? Do you know what a compost is, Lou?
It's like apple cores kind of and stuff.
Yeah, it's when you take food and you take yard waste and you put it together and you turn it and it turns it into nutrients for the soil and you put it back in the soil. I used to do
Hold
that.
on, I see an egg, and I think that's not as much waste because you're not really buying it from a grocery store.
I don't think that if you saw an egg on the ground, you should eat it, Luella.
And
I think that's
wash
pretty
it.
gross. You don't even like eggs.
I eat sometimes eggs.
Would you just eat an egg you found on the ground?
No.
Okay, good. That's a poor decision.
I'm gonna pick it up anyway. Because in Minecraft, if you're in survival mode, that's
Craft
the only
with
way.
it. What are you going to craft?
I don't know. I don't know if there is a way to craft with an egg.
Can you throw it at somebody?
Um,
Like a chicken?
Actually, Minecraft, you're able to spawn chickens, so let's spawn chickens in the school.
Oh, that's cool. Instead of maybe going and buying eggs at the old grocery store, you could have a chicken that lays eggs for you that you eat. Would that be less wasteful?
Yes.
I didn't know that, but sure.
Hold on,
I always...
One.
So anyways,
hold on.
why do you keep telling me to hold on?
Let's see if we can spawn a chicken.
Okay, but stop telling me to hold on when I'm trying to...
I spawned a chicken! Alright, we have a chicken.
I don't think I'm ready for this kind of commitment. Anyways, compost, right? You want to take your waste and put it in a compost. I used to do that for a restaurant. They would use all their coffee grounds and their sandwiches, and they would put it in to a composter, and I would take the compost and put it over a garden. And it was wonderful. And it was a community garden, and they made delicious food there, and it was great.
This.
Can you believe it?
Yep. To be honest, it's very laggy, so I can't even get
I
inside.
don't know
like
if
a
you're
little bit.
honest anymore. I feel like after you've said that a million times, I just don't trust
Yeah.
you.
It won't let me
What are you doing here?
stop. I can't stop moving, so I just point. So if I want to stop to like a sign, it's very hard for me because it's being weird and I won't.
Here. There's your chicken.
See? You're able to spawn chickens, Dad.
Am I?
Yes, with the egg, you press E. Alright, so 1 and now E. You're able to spawn them if you just keep pressing E.
So, what do you think we're supposed to learn in here, in this school? Besides spawning chickens.
Well, first of all, I can't really learn anything right now because I keep running around without control.
It's true. We're not actually pushing anything. It's just running around now.
Yes. I think...
But I'm able to direct which way we're running. So let's just see where we can go.
Let's read the sign once we get up to it.
What do you think it says? Look behind you.
Lunchroom.
Oh, cool. This is probably where the waste happens. Do you guys waste a lot of food in your lunchroom?
In my lunchroom, what we do is, this year what we do is, we have plastic spoons and like forks, and we also have some metal ones in case we don't have the plastic ones. We save our forks and spoons though. We save our bowls a lot of times.
Did you ever have a food fight?
No. And also, instead of wasting our food, we have a no thank you tray. So if there's anything that like we're allergic to, we just put it on that tray, and then we save it.
All right, everybody. So here's where I'm at. Right, we've got about an hour of footage here. I'm sure that there's a lesson involved with this. We've got a lesson on the science island. We may reshoot that. I don't know. This thing is just kind of taking off and is running around crazy. I'm going to let my daughter, Puppy Master here, play on her own for a bit. I'm going to stop this and upload it so you can see kind of the environment that we were playing in.
Bye.
You can see the controls. You can see how, you know.
Bye.
Here's,
All right, sorry.
before you say goodbye, can I say something, Luella?
Yes.
All right. Here's my thought on this, is that basically, seems like there could be some good learning environments if you weren't, maybe
doing what our thing is doing.
Yeah, and that could be caused by the fact that I've got all these cameras hooked up to it. I don't know. We'll try it without and see, if our opinion changes. Now, we don't have the license, obviously, and if you did have the license, it might be a good tool. But I would, obviously say load the maps in advance and make sure you know what learning you want to take place and make sure you don't get derailed. It seems like in all of these games, at some point in time, we end up just kind of airing out or having some lagging issues or some issue.
It's very
It
annoying.
doesn't have to be that way. And I mean, Lou fell in the space station. The space station was cool.
I fell out of it though.
What do you think about these environments? What do you think about these worlds? Are they cool?
They're cool.
Yeah? What'd you learn about zero waste?
That you can save the environment by not using as much energy.
Did you learn that by turning off those lights in this game, or did you already know that?
I really already knew that, but still, turn off the lights in the game too. That did help, like, other people who may have not known that.
Yeah.
That was like waste. And those bins right there made sense.
Are you going to think about this game next time you see a compost bin?
Yeah.
That's strange, but
Well, I thought
It's something.
I thought you wanted me to say yes.
I just want you to say whatever you feel, and I want
I
to.
just said yes.
I feel like we're just kind of exploring these things, and we're not really learning a whole lot. I mean, we want to be. I feel like there are things that could be learned, and there are definitely lessons in each of these. Am I going to have time in 10 logons to see everything and do everything and have all the lessons? Probably not, but I am learning, I guess. I'm learning more about this world, and at the very least, I know that we're creating opportunities for us to have conversations about things like shutting off your lights and maybe not eating chicken eggs that you find on the ground and not turning off other people's lights necessarily if you go over to their house. But, if they're being wasteful, maybe you could bring it up with them, So we're creating this opportunity for a dialogue.
I'm just gonna let the character go nuts for now because it's just funny.
Well, game environment with Minecraft, right? Our controls don't work. We don't have time. We don't have patience. And
We don't have a whole lot of time.
yeah, this is a great opportunity, though, for somebody. I'm sure of it. And I'm going to keep trying to learn more about this. You love Minecraft, Lou, don't you?
Yes.
How much do you love Minecraft?
From on a scale from 1 to 10 or what?
Yeah.
10.
Okay, see that? How hard was that? Just say a lot. I guess I'm not going to tell you what to say. But I love you, Luella, and I love all you people, too, that are watching.
You do realize I'm Puppy Master.
That's what I said, Puppy Master.
You said Llewellyn.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways,
Dodger.
I love all of you guys. I hope that this was informative. And,
Dog says
I know
bye,
that you
too.
all have different specialties as teachers, and that's what's kind of cool about Minecraft is that there seems to be a lot of vehicles here for you. Luella wants to show you her dog, so here, hold it right up there, Lou. Right up here. Hold on, let's find where's my hand here? There you go. Down a little. There you go.
Andy. His name. He has a name,
Nope, I don't. Anyways, let me know if you have any questions.
Into the brown void.
What's our sign off? Do we have like a cool sign off that we could use?
Wolf. Wolf.
Woof
Bye.
woof. Bye bye.
Wolf, wolf. Bye-bye.